Welcome to Zenless Zone Zero, a game where you can go from playing as a fat-ass bear to a crazed gunslinger to a questionably designed child in a matter of seconds. No, but seriously, why does she? In this game, you play as the best pyro polearm, Shang Ling, as she's tasked with reading all the cutscene summaries as quickly as possible before she hits the skip button. No, but Zhang Ling lives in a world infested with hollows from some cataclysmic event. Living in the only non-infected city known as New Eridu, Zhang Ling works diligently to guide people through the hollow-infested worlds to make a profit in this capitalistic society. Now, I know I'm a little late to the party in terms of reviewing Zenless, but I aim to not bother with needless comparisons to similar games and instead focus on what Zenless provides as a standalone free-to-play model product. The opening cutscenes sees us introduced to the three characters, Cardboard, Dante Devil May Cry, and Nicole. Also, did that guy say what I think he said?
As soon as we find out, we should just get them all.
Personally, my favorite is the bear that I forgot the name of because he literally carries around a massive slab of concrete and rebar to hit enemies with, like bro really thinks he's Crane from Dying Light. By the way, for the uninitiated, Zenless Impact Gami Tensei 3rd is what we like to call a gacha game. It means that every second you play it, you're risking your flawed monkey brain noticing the positive feedback loops of the honeymoon period ending, and you swipe your parents' credit cards, slowly turning the free-to-play game into a neat $1,000 experience. No guys, I only buy the battle pass and welcome. Speaking about the gacha, the characters are really cool, such as the bear and this great array of concrete rebar slabs, and the high schooler with her shark tail. What? Another thing about the characters that you'll notice in this game is that they are highly animated, especially compared to Hoyoverse's other games. I think this is done in an attempt to separate Zenless from the other games, which is a welcome addition because it makes the characters feel far more lifelike and allows the art style to really flourish. The gameplay starts us off in abandoned construction site number 1 of many to come. You're introduced to the combat with two characters, Billy DMC and Cardboard. It's worth noting here that the contrasting nature of these two characters and their personalities further highlight and adds to the chemistry of all the cutscenes in the game, and in addition to the animation complementing this, it's too bad that this game is competing with WoA and had to add a skip button, or else I might have actually enjoyed some of the characters in this game and world building that the game was attempting to teach me. Zenless Zone Zero has many great features to its gameplay, and since I need to say something of substance every here and there, why not teach you about how to not only participate in the combat, but also yank it. Firstly, take a look at the buttons in the bottom left. Skills, ultimates, normal attacks, you want it, it's yours, my friend. This button is normal attacks, sprint, skill, switch, character, and ultimate. Although it seems highly similar to other games, it's actually quite sophisticated and complicated, because you could go through the entire game button mashing enemies left and right on casual mode, which is, as far as I'm concerned, no different to hardcore mode. However, if you really dig deep and try to learn the combat and the combo strings, which I admit I'm not the best at, but I'm sure I'll improve with time, then it's really deep and allows for great freedom of expression while providing top tier damage to boot. I personally love these types of games combat, but that is not the only part of the gameplay. There's also various little activities you can do, such as getting conditioned to a separate form of gambling, noodle purchasing, coffee purchasing, arcades, and much more. New Eridu, the world this game takes place in, really brings to life a bubbly Persona 5 inspired aesthetic, or at least that's how I see it. If you guys have some other thoughts about the worlds or combat of ZZZ, then be sure to let me know in the comments below. Dear viewers, today I saw that a high percentage probably of subscribers are not subscribed, and that made me sad. Also, I can't help but notice that they tried to make the game a lot more skill-based by adding these combo strings, but I found that it's very easy to pick up on and doesn't really matter until you reach the endgame stages of the game, so I found that there wasn't really a point to it because the freedom of expression was there, however it did not resonate with me, like the freedom of expression from other games such as DMC5 or Spark the Electric Jester 3 did. It's simply just lacking in a bunch of substance that I'm sure the game will make up for, being a live service game that will have many updates and additions in the future.
As I walk through abyss with Eula in my team, I take a look at my bank and realize there's nothing left.
Welcome to the world of New Eridu with the amazing, beautiful Persona 5 ripper. the amazing beautiful world where you can do many things and interact with many NPCs, such as going to an arcade, getting pizza with Dante, and getting coffee from this machine guy. Did anyone notice, but how is he sniffing that? Here we get introduced to various characters and NPCs, and one thing you'll be quick to notice is that every single YouTuber will be quick to point out the sheer variety and level of quality between each and every single NPC, which is the truth, because no two NPCs feel the same. And sometimes you can even spot your own favorite characters lurking about and have a chat with them, which is a neat little detail that helps the world feel more alive. However, in a setting like this, I can't help but feel like the world would be a lot more dystopian than it actually is. What with all the giant hollow voids surrounding and consuming everything around the city, you'd think people would be in a lot more of a worry, but they just seem to be chilling. Either way, it doesn't really matter, because despite my gripes, the world is actually downright gorgeous. In the words of the great, it looks like every little detail was handcrafted by a poor Polish femboy slave until his hands bled, and that reflects, as I never not once was disappointed in the visuals. It all works together so well with the dialogue and cutscenes that I was genuinely laughing at some of the jokes, and I was genuinely emotionally invested, which is a crazy thing for a gacha game to make me able to do. Quick unscripted side tangent. I haven't found a single gacha that has made me actually care about the story. I played Genshin, and I played Honkai Star Rail, and I played this really obscure one called DX2 that's been out for 6.5 years now, and not once have I actually ever given it the slightest care about the story. I think this could be attributed to the fact that gacha games are way more gameplay focused and progression focused. But I appreciate Zenless's attempts to try and get me to care with the amazing visuals and decent world.
Habit?
I lost $4 million in the casino.
Yes, the inevitable gacha that, no, it's fun if you just have a little self-control. Yeah, buddy, let me engage in a little temperance in the face of the psychological manipulation and addictive design choices that the billion-dollar company has researched and tailored
I'm going to eat this little Chinese boy.
specifically to entrance and addict as many people as possible into spending all of their money.
700万ぐらいは
And it worked. As a BP and Welkin monkey myself, I can confidently say that my bank has been yanked, and I'm not happy about how the hell this is worse than that time where Ruby smashed her brother just like Sasuke from One Piece, Monkey D. Luffy. For the unaware to Hoyoverse's schemes and beams, there are many different banners and systems at play, and I'm going to quickly and quintessentially pick them all apart for you, so you know exactly what you're getting into as I recommend you this game. Firstly, the banners. When you press F4, you get a banner system of the game, a button usually reserved for F3, but I digress. A typical banner cycle will run up to 20 days. This can be extended if you can somehow cause a worldwide pandemic. However, moving on, this is to induce FOMO, because as a free player, you are saving up just enough to have an okay chance at a 5-star. However, if that 5-star is at least on the limited 20-day banners only, it has a 50% chance of being the one you want. And just like that, you're in Hoyoverse's domain with the sure hit being money being spent to avoid missing out on your cool new character, suppose you missed a 50-50, and drains your bank all the way to zero.
100 million.
Standard banner.
No, not those people! Fuck you! Fuck you! No, wait! No, don't pull! No! Ah!
Just one more spin. Oh, I need my fucking fix. It may seem like I'm exaggerating this, but this game genre is infamous for its predatory behavior and downright ludicrous spending from its players. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you had any thoughts, any criticisms, any ideas, anything, then comment down below and let me know. I respond to all of them and I love hearing from you guys. It really makes my day. Also, if you enjoyed the video, you should subscribe. You don't have to, but I would also be pretty happy. And I'd just like to announce that moving forward, I'm back at school, so videos might not come out as frequently, they might not be as high quality, but I will definitely be behind the scenes trying to get the best videos out for you guys. And anyways, that's been BetweenSardine.